Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back. And today we're playing another MP match. We're going to start off on Windswept Fields. Then after that, we'll play the Beast. And then lastly, we'll play Emporia. So, yeah, looks a lot of fun. But we're here on hole one. And with this wind, I definitely going to lay up. Usually I try to go for the ace run, but this is just not a good wind at all. So the layup for the birdie is just perfectly fine. And it looks like we're going to do that here. So all starting off with the birdie. And then we're playing all par threes on Windswept, so probably not going to be much action at the beginning. Yeah, so with this wind, I'm going around on the backhand with the Accurate Roll Explorer, just to try to, again, just get it under the basket or close to it, just to get my easy birdie and move on. And, yep, okay. Now, the one thing about Windswept is that it can be very tricky sometimes because the holes don't really have much to it, but with the 3 to 4 winds even, the throws can be very tricky. So here this hole has actually gotten a little bit more difficult for me with the new added collision from the latest update. But I've just been going under the tree now with the Accurate Roll Harp. I like the Accurate Glide Harp the best for that shot, but I got the Accurate Roll version in the bag right now, and it still works just fine. And then this is actually one of my favorite holes, but I'm throwing the Enigma and the Glide Skip. I usually go Paradigm, but this is the first time I've ever went Enigma here. And I didn't really get the greatest skip. I kind of skipped towards that tree, but I am going to try to give it somewhat of a run, but I got way too much turn on it. And luckily I hit that little wall right there, otherwise I would have slid down way down that hill and potentially get a par or even bogey, depending if it rolls or not, but we'll take our birdie there. And then now we're going to move on to the Beast, hole 15. This is a very tricky hole. And with this wind, I tried going with the Glide Sapphire. I usually go with the Accurate Roll or Accurate Windbreak, but I just didn't get the slide like I wanted to. It just slid right into the creek, so got a very nervy throw in for a safe par. And luckily I got it, but that could have been an easy bogey and be down 2 already. And I think he stayed in bounds, so he's going to get the birdie as well if he makes this. Yep, okay, so down 1, but we have a par 4 coming up, so could easily get an eagle here depending on what hole it is. Yeah, not a great win though. If it was more of a right to left than a right to left headwind, I would have gone the Enigma, but I decided to go low with the Zeus instead. I kept it low just so that I wouldn't stall left more, and that was actually a very good tee shot. And we got about 110 feet, so I went the fuse. And then luckily stayed on the left side in the basket, so we got the eagle there. And Puff Leffer missed his. I think he was behind that tree, but he's going to get the birdie as well. Even though the fall flight just showed he missed it, but he got it. And then Heath has a chance here to keep it up 1, but looks like he left it a little high, so got that stroke back, which is really good. So now we're all tied up again, moving on to the last course, which is Emporia. And this is Emporia number 2. I'm just going to lay it up with the light glide. I could go glide skip on the layup, but I don't want to skip it to the right side and potentially go OB. So light glide is perfectly fine for me. And they're about 380, so decided to go with a sword on the forehand. Glide water skip. It's an interesting disc I've been liking a bunch lately. And it's just really straight. It's got a little turn. You got to put a little hyzer on it to get it to go straight, but definitely a very useful disc. And we're all getting birdies here. So we have 2 par 5s, which is hole 1 and then hole 8 of Emporia, which is a very exciting finish holes. So, yeah. I'm going with the Enigma here again. And this thing is just so straight. Plus with the lightning effect trails, it's just so cool. And you can actually get this in the new MP Pass this season. I think it's level 25, I think. Level 24, I don't remember, but you can get it at the end of the track, and it's just such a cool disc. Very useful disc as well. And I decided to throw it again, and I got a bit of a dead skip and then like the most unfortunate slide ever to the hazard, so that's going to cost me a stroke. And instead of getting an eagle, I'm getting a birdie. And Puff Fluffer got the eagle, so that put me down 1, and I think Heath is going to get the birdie, so got to get an eagle in this last hole. That's what I'm thinking right now. And yeah, so he's getting the birdie. We're both down 1. And in my head, I got to get this eagle to potentially tie for the win, hopefully. And going back to that Enigma once again on the forehand. And like, this looks very good. I was hoping I wouldn't get like some kind of weird reaction to that tee pad, but thankfully we got a good skip. And then here about 520, this is an awkward distance for me. And then I decided to go skip again, and this was by far the worst mistake I made because that was coming in very hot, and with that skip I knew that was just going to be way OB, so that was not great disc selection. But I threw it because it was the right flight path I wanted. It's just don't throw a skip, and then save the birdie at least. But we're going to lose by 1, unfortunately. Puff Fluffer got the win with 10 down, and then me and Heath both shot 9 down. So obviously it doesn't feel great to lose, but sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. That's how MP works. But appreciate y'all watching this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it, and then yeah, we'll see you on the next one, guys. So see ya.